It's 4 years in the making, but now anyone, anywhere in Indiana can text 911 for help. The goal is to help save your life if you're ever in an emergency but just can't call for help. Wish TV State House Bureau Chief David Williams shows us how it works.
Indiana's 911 board director tells me more than 14,000 people texted 911 last year. Those texts came into call centers, including this one, across the state. Andrew Esparza is one of the people on the other end of your 911 call or text. He's been a dispatcher for about 3 years. Just today, he received about a dozen 911 texts.
Assisting, citizens, problem solve, coming up with solutions, that interaction.
That interaction is easier now. The state 911 board says anyone, anywhere in Indiana can text 911 for help. The state 911 board director, Ed Reuter, says the governor announced the plan in 2014 with a slow rollout. Reuter says lawmakers back the statewide initiative.
We've had tremendous support from our legislative body for this tool.
A tool, Reuter says, works, especially if you just can't call 911.
For example, where they have been at a female that was locked into a closet while two individuals were burglarizing her home. We've had a kidnapping situation where a person was in the back of a vehicle and she was texting mile markers on where she was at.
We were there today as texts came in. In fact, Marion County got about 700 texts so far this year. They sent out 10,000 texts, which they do if someone calls in and doesn't speak.
It works for us in a situation where if someone calls in and we don't have a voice contact with that individual, then we can also try to call them back or we can text them back.
You might be wondering who's paying for all this. Well, it turns out you are actually in part. If you look on your cell phone bill, you'll notice a section that has to do with 911 government fees. Indiana's fee is $1. Everyone I talk to believes the text tool saves lives.
Without a doubt.
Reuter tells me they're working on being able to accept videos and pictures across the state within the next 3 years or so. I'm David Williams reporting in Indianapolis. Back to you.
All right, David.